Here we have a SAT math question. There is a figure given over here. In the figure above, angle measure BAC is 20 degree and AB equals to AC. If triangles ACD and ADE are isosceles, what is the value of X? Okay, the first information says the angle measure BAC equals to 20 degree. So BAC. So this angle measure is 20 degree. And also the question says the length of AB and the length of AC are equal. So clearly triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So because two sides are equal in length. So in an isosceles triangle, the two interior angle measures which are equal to the sides of equal length must be equal in measure. So here the interior angle measure B and C are opposite to the sides of equal length. So interior angle measure B and the interior angle measure C in the triangle ABC must be equal. Already we know that it's a 20 degree. Then what must be the angle over here and what must be the angle over here? I assume the angle measure, the interior angle measure B is X, then the interior angle measure C also must be X because both the interior angles are opposite to the sides of equal length AB and AC. So in any triangle, three interior angle measures will add up to 180 degree. So then we get X positive, 20 degree equals to 180 degree. Then we get 2x positive 20 degree equals to 180 degree. And now if I subtract 20 degree from both sides, I'm getting 2x equals to 160 degree. If I divide both sides by 2, I'm getting x equals to 80 degree. So the interior angle measure at B is 80 and the interior angle measure at C is also 80. Let me mark this 80 degree and this is 80 degree. Okay, now let me consider the angle measure over here. So it has to be 100 degree because here we have a straight angle. In this straight angle, this part is 80 degree, then this part has to be 100 degree. So that these two angles will add up to 180 degree, which is a measure of the straight angle. And also the question says triangle ACD is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles means like two of the sides must be equal and two interior angle measures must be equal. So here in this triangle ACD, I know one of the interior angles which is 100 degree and also it is an obtuse angle. In an isosceles triangle, if one of the interior angles is obtuse, then the remaining two interior angles must be equal. I mean the measure of the angle over here and the measure of the angle over here must be equal. So this one has to be 40 degree and this one also must be 40 degree. So now just add the three interior angles. They add up to 180 degree. So it satisfies the angle sum property of triangle. Now let's consider this angle measure here. It has to be 140 degree. So because here we have a straight angle, in this straight angle, this part is 40 degree and this part must be 140 degree. So that these two angles add up to 180 degree, which is the measure of the straight angle over here. And also the question says a triangle ADE is an isosceles triangle. Okay, in this isosceles triangle ADE, so this interior angle measure is obtuse because it is greater than 140 degree. So since it is an isosceles, the remaining two interior angle measures, interior angle measure over here and the interior angle measure over here must be equal. So already we know that the measure of the interior angle measure over here is x degree and the measure of the interior angle measure over here also must be x degree. So because it is it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, now so these three interior angle measures must add up to 180 degree according to angle sum property of triangle. So that is x degree positive 140 degree equals to 180 degree. Okay, x degree positive x degree will become 2 times x degree positive 140 degree equals to 180 degree. Now we can subtract 140 degree from both sides. When I do so, this positive 140 negative 140 will cancel. I'm getting 2 times x degree equals to 40 degree. Now I divide both sides by 2. When I do so, this 2 will cancel. I'm getting x degree equals to 40 degree or 2 equals to 20 degree. So therefore x equals to 20. So we find 20 in option C. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C.